technical difficulties. But she can get on, but she can do it. Sometimes I don't do the laptop, I do my phone, and it comes better.
It looks like we're recording.
Okay, welcome. This is the New Canaan Police Commission meeting for June 4th,
July
July 16th, our regular meeting. To start, minutes from the previous meeting of June 18th. I saw no additions or corrections.
I had none.
Motion to approve.
So move.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that's good. Let's talk about the school zone. Going to address that.
So I can open up, I guess we
Yep.
brought up,
Yep.
back in January, February to a request from St. Louis on Putnam.
Yep.
To make that a school zone, so, we had Fuss and O'Neill review the whole area, for school zone, submitted application to the state. State responded with what their requirements are, and that's what's, in our packets for application for approval. It's just, updating the speed limits for all of the surrounding roads, not just Putnam, but also Farm Road, Gallo Road, all the surrounding roads, all the schools in that area, to get them in compliance with school zone requirements. So this is pretty much just the approval of allowing me to sign off as the LTA to submit this application to the state.
Any questions?
Question I had is, on 124. Obviously, the main road. We have a 25-mile-per-hour speed limit for 3,000 feet, so a little more than half a mile. What is the current speed limit on that space?
I think it's
30, that's about
30, might be 30. I think it might already, might have.
It was cheap. I think it was 30, and we're reducing it to 25 during the time frame because we could do 5 miles per hour without an engineering study
Right.
at the time.
And that would be during school times.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
at 6 o'clock at night, it's not. It's back to 20 or 30.
It was only when flashing,
Oh,
Yeah.
right? So we have 2 time frames, one in the morning, one in the evening when flashing. Correct, Gina? Is that right?
Yes, yep, that's what we're showing on the proposed plan. So they flash when that is enforceable.
okay. So
Good.
would there be flashing lights put in at the other locations as well?
We currently have at 4 locations, we've got the flashing lights. We might have to upgrade in a couple spots. Plus they're older, so we might have to upgrade to some newer technology. Right now it was fed off of one beacon in the middle at the intersection of South and Farm, fed both the ones on Farm Road and the ones on South Avenue so at the north and south ends of South Avenue and the east and west ends of Farm Road. But it's been quite a while. We might have to upgrade that technology.
She gave anything? Hi.
Hi,
Good evening. Hi. Any questions here?
I don't have any questions. I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think, all right, so we need a vote to approve you to sign the,
Proposed application for school zone speed limits.
on the, for the studies that we have been submitted, correct? I need a motion on that.
So
Second,
move.
she gave it, all in favor?
Aye.
It's done.
Thank you very much.
Good, thank
Thank
you.
you, Gina.
Thank you.
Let's talk about White Oak, Shade, and Gertie's.
Yeah. Tiger, are we studying that intersection as well to
Yes.
there?
That's correct. We're having someone take a look at that intersection. Also, we're actually waiting for the proposal to do that. But in the interim, I went and got a quote for a flashing radar activated stop sign, very similar to the one that we have in the town hall parking lot. It's actually the same model, same look, same post, everything. And that came in at, I believe it was $5,700. So if we wanted to go forward with just that installation, because I know Chief, you had suggested that at the time, we wanted to go with that installation right now, we could do that and then study the rest of it and see exactly what else we could do. But we could go forward and I could get approval to purchase that if the commission wants.
Yeah, I've always questioned that intersection. That's like moved into town, 35 years ago.
It's tough that
It's
it's
a,
two stop signs
Right.
on two legs, but the third leg doesn't have a stop sign. It's kind of confusing and
It's a higher
Become
volume area
dangerous.
than it used to be even because now it's being used by commuters to circumvent the parkway as well.
right.
So have seen elevated uptake here. It
Uh,
would be good, I think, to make three-way stop sign.
So can we just make the three-way stop sign and then add, do we need
I
to
think we
add?
need to do a study first.
Yeah, in order to add the stop sign, you have to do the study, but the stop sign on the northbound approach coming over the bridge, that was the one that we had suggested, the chief had suggested, and we agreed that to change to a flashing one so people could see it. It was interesting when this came about, I was with my 2 high school interns, we were driving and taking a look at it. And one of the interns said, he drives that way all the time. He says, this is one stop sign that I never see as he approaches. Even we have a stop sign ahead, sign before the bridge, but he was saying that he has difficulty picking that stop sign up at the bridge. And this was a younger driver. He was a senior in high school, and he was actually, was very forthright about it, which then kind of led credence to wanting to upgrade this sign. But if we wanted to do the southbound approach, we have to do the study.
All right, so do we need a motion to do the study?
I don't know.
I don't
if we
think-
vote on
I-
that.
I'd like you to do the study.
We just can-
That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the
That-
three of.
yeah, we don't need that. The more on the sign itself would be if you wanted to go forward with that now, or you want to wait for the study.
No, I favor this, I would favor the flashing sign northbound to start.
yeah. Seeing how we're still waiting for the flashing sign on Old Norwalk at the crosswalk at Holly, so. Might as well order this one now. Yes, Tiger, that was a little big.
That was a thing. I'm having a difficulty on that. We have those. I'm having a difficulty on the the disabled ramps, the accessible ramps on either side, getting those installed. That one corner is problematic, but we'll have it in before school. I'll have that in before school.
Heard it.
Put that in bold in the minutes.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead. You can call me on that.
This year, this year.
This year, sorry. Yes.
Fair enough.
Yes.
All right.
All right, so yeah, if you could proceed with that, that'd be great.
Yeah,
That's
Tiger, that's a good idea, because for those of us who use that all the time to go to Norwalk to do all our shopping, there's been so many times we're trying to avoid accidents there. Just like getting to that stop sign and seeing who's got the right of way, who doesn't, it's just confusing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Item C, approval of uniform clothing invoices. We all went through them. They all look good to me. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second,
I second.
aye,
All right.
that's approved. Got it. Officer Sanborn. Talk to us about Officer Sanborn.
She's completed her probationary period and has been doing very well on patrol, and we see no reason to move her on from out of probationary period.
Excellent. Any questions?
None here.
Motion to move Officer Sanborn out of probationary period.
So
Yes,
moved.
second,
I second.
all those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, done. Officer Orlowski.
Officer Barlowski, same thing. He's completed his probationary period and he's doing very well.
Yep.
Recommend that he moved on from probationary period.
Second,
All right.
motion approved, second, all those in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Got it. Letters of appreciation.
First one that I have is for Officer Oaks, received on June, woman had her wallet stolen out of the Ackley Market, and this is distraction, theft, And, Officer Oaks, as he always does, just did an incredible investigation. And if you read the write-up, she's even months later, he called her back to give her an update. Said that one of the suspects had been identified and then when she wrote this, Officer Oaks followed up again. This was 2023 when this occurred, so
Yeah.
almost 2 years later.
Yeah.
Officer Oaks is still doggedly pursuing the suspects and actually got an arrest warrant for the person that stole her wallet, so. That's just, the kind of tenacity that he has, and he's just a great investigator, and.
Yeah.
Once he's sink your teeth into you, forget it.
Yeah.
How did they identify the thief?
Through a thorough investigation through video surveillance and, license plate readers and other suspects in other crimes, so you talk with other investigators, this is the first time these people do it, it's not the last time, so you piece it all together through good investigative detective work, and you develop some suspect leads, and then you get them identified,
And there's a warrant out for that person's arrest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Local guy-ish.
I don't know the details of the warrant, so, sorry. I don't think so. but-
Yeah, I mean, I love
Yeah.
it, like, that can't get,
Yeah.
it's that time.
Yeah, there's more, a little more. on it.
So if that person, let's say that person got pulled over for speeding in New York or New Jersey, would an officer see that warrant come up and,
They would, I don't know that this warrant is extraditable, so if they were in Florida, say, for example, it's not necessarily that we would go to Florida for a stolen wallet, but if they were, in the tri-state area, we might be with them, so it just depends on the crime
Yeah.
and what the warrant application
Yeah.
says. But great work.
Next.
Next, this was received from Lieutenant Payne, regarding, Officer Patton and his assistance in a person that suffered a medical incident. We had, trouble identifying the person. And through, again, some very good detective work and, persistence, Detective Patton, took numerous steps to help identify the person through facial recognition software, and was able to identify who the person was. And then was able to contact the person's family, which within less than 24 hours of just having an unidentified person on the side of the road. So it just a tremendous effort by both Lieutenant Payne and Detective Patton to follow through and ultimately give the family some closure. I mean, it was a very, very difficult situation. That through their hard work, they were able to identify who the person was. So great work.
I know they went to a second home. Did this person live alone in the first home?
I don't want to give too much, for privacy reasons, but his family wasn't moved back to New Canaan with him yet, so he was here.
So no one, when he didn't show up all night, no one,
Right. There was
Or
nobody,
they missed-
there was nobody at his residence expecting him.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
So,
Hmm.
but again, through persistence, they were able to
Yeah.
identify secondary relatives that were local and
amazing.
they contacted them, so.
But you just gotta take an ID with you.
Yeah,
When you're-
yeah,
It's
it's
just
very important.
your
Yeah.
phone or something, just
What's that?
something, you need an ID with you.
Yeah,
You're out
Yeah.
If
walking,
you're out
riding
walking
bike,
or jogging,
Right.
taking your dog for a walk, kind of should have some identification on you, just for something.
yeah, and I guess your phone
There was
isn't
no-
enough because they can't get into your phone, right?
I didn't even know that he had, I don't.
Didn't find a phone.
No, I mean, if I
But in
were out,
general, right.
I don't carry ID, I do a loop, I better start carrying something,
But I
because
got, but I got
my
a
heart
card.
could explode like a can of tomatoes, but. I have my phone, but I guess that really wouldn't,
Here, I throw my business card in the back,
Oh.
in that case, right? So then I got Robin's number that
oh, that's a
you
good
can't
idea.
read, but.
It's probably good.
Yes. Next.
The nice little, quick note, for Officer Gibson's assistance during the high school graduation. Gave some assistance to, a gentleman that was in a wheelchair attending the event, and, said that he was very, very helpful and made the night,
Yep.
special for them, so Good to hear.
That's just great stuff. Reports, monthly reports.
The year-to-date budget, I think the one you have is June,
Yeah,
it's 90.70.
Yeah.
Jennifer gave me hot off the press, July's closing out the fiscal year.
yeah, but June 30th isn't it? This one,
We still have those
but
digits.
all the little stuff.
Yeah, it's still.
The adjustments, okay,
So it doesn't
Outstanding.
fully close until.
Got it.
July. But we're looking like we're closing in on 99.6% of our budget, so
Good.
it's scraping in by the skin of our teeth, but we made it, so.
That's
Good work by
great
everyone.
work. Thank you. And that's under tough conditions too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's living out of a
Yeah,
temporary office and all the other related stuff that
Right.
happened with all of that.
yeah,
Yeah, great.
and then on the controls.
Yep.
Close to 90%, so.
Yeah.
They're their budget as well. Monthly statistics, everything looks, pretty good, but being the 6-month mark of the year. I just wanted to highlight again, I know I said it in previous meetings, but the motor vehicle stops was almost a 50% increase from last year. If you look year to date, 25 versus year to date 24. 2,231 for this year and 1,456 for last year, so that's just a great effort by our officers getting out there and being active and being visible, which was our request. For a multitude of reasons, one to increase traffic safety.
Yep.
But also high visibility to prevent, criminals from coming through town, so.
Right.
Great work, Deputy Chief Walsh has been really on the troops to get out there and give them, goals and areas to focus on, and then, advocated for the traffic enforcement officer, which is working out very, very well too.
Okay. And who's doing that?
So we had Officer Obando did a great job from January through June.
Right.
Just this month, in July, Officer Vizitelli started. the
Okay.
process. So
Okay. Great.
they split it for the year.
And I don't think people quite know or understand how many medical assists we do too.
Sure. First
There's a lot of medical assists.
Yeah,
I mean, it's half the year, it's,
so we do about 1,200 a year.
yeah, or more, they're the first ones there, but.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everything the ambulance goes to, we go to.
Yeah, right, first, and you're there, you
Move there
first, and,
Almost always.
okay.
And then the last one that I have is the staffing report. In June, worked at 65% time at minimum shift, which is not unusual for summer months, so we're weathering it well. We're doing okay.
We still have openings for,
Yes, they're doing interviews today, this week, so all seems to be going as planned, and we'll see if we can get anybody from this current round.
well, I think having this building helps a lot, including too.
Yes.
Any other business? Any new business? Okay, motion to adjourn,
So move.
second,
I second.
all in favor?
All right.
Aye.